Hey everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. This is for later. This is for now. So, if there's anyone listening, welcome to the stream. You're all doing well, you're equipped with coffee or tea or whatever. It's coffee for me. Let me just change that. Where is it? Preferences. Cursor. Can we do that? Let me see. What else do we have? bizarre details.
Leather jacket on in the snow. Always such a cool guy. New life, new clothes, but baby, you're the same. I see it from afar. You haven't changed a bit. And you still make the when you're not here. Life is insufferable. Don't be a stranger.
Hey, C-Quip. How you doing? Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a new piece I started today. Thank you so much. Yeah, I guess. Not me so much. But thank you anyway. No reason to apologize. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I will finish this piece and then I guess I will keep going with the ape. No, it's actually not. Just a little piece here on the crown. I took some texture and a little bit of a blue image with a couple of fishes in there. So just to see how it works. But the original image actually looks like this. And yeah, so that was the sketch. And it's not a brand new sketch, actually. I did this a while ago. And yeah, I'm just going to finish it. I like it like this as well. You know, I like this black and white image, but I also think it works in color. What do you think? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think a little bit of color works well. Yeah, that's true. And you know what? Sometimes I think about whether it's good or it's bad. You know, I mean, I think it's good to do different things. But on the other hand, you know, I switch a lot between sci-fi stuff, creatures, fantasy, rarely characters, sometimes, but not very often. Yeah, I think these are my main topics. And then I see other artists, you know, who kind of keep their work in one realm. It would be bad if it wouldn't look good. In this case, everything's beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, in some way, I like these genre, you know, so, and that's where I end up. I think, why shouldn't I do it if I like it? Like your opinion. And I'm still trying to improve in regards of figure drawing, because I think that's really my weakest point, my weakest area. Dynamic figures, anatomy. Yeah, I'm working on it, but not today. So, have you been able to find the music you asked for? Silver Maple? I think, yeah. Great. Awesome. Yeah, I like it too. So today I chose a different playlist. But kind of similar things, you know. Same mood, right? So, just in advance, I have to apologize today. I guess I will not be super talkative. Well, I'm never, but today it's even harder because I didn't sleep last night because I was in a meeting that started very late. And believe it or not, it took, no joke, it took, I think almost 12 hours. So when I started, it was 10 o'clock in the evening. And when we finished, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. And I was super, super worn out. Okay, then let's just listen to some music. That's fine too. But I'm not saying we can't talk. It's just I'm really tired today. But it was great. It was a good meeting. Oh, that's actually a very nice. Well, I take it as a compliment because I know what you're talking about. And I guess, yeah, well, doesn't actually matter why, but it's nice that you feel comfortable. I know that feeling when silence hurts. You know, it can make you nervous, depending on who's with you. I actually feel the same quite often. And sometimes you with people, you know, who allow you to be silent without feeling uncomfortable. Yeah, so I'm happy you feel like that. So let's say this is some safe space. Oh, I understand. So, like, you feel the need to talk, even though you would like to be silent. Yeah, and you think that the other person is expecting like a good conversation. But I think sometimes, well, yeah, with the right people, it's okay. And sometimes people can enjoy some quiet time. Yeah, but I totally understand what you're saying. I think it's as well. Yeah, I think it's it has to do with trust, I guess. In some way. I don't know. I can't explain it. But I believe it's like, if you trust whoever's with you, that he will not judge you by, you know, whether you have a conversation or not. I think then you feel comfortable. Yes. Yeah, maybe. Like this texture. Two personalities. Like the talkative personality and the silent introvert personality. Yeah, I think we all have a bit of both. I think we always have a bit of both sides, doesn't matter what it is. And then it depends on the situation or the company we are in, which side takes over, kind of. So, this guy just had breakfast. thank you for the follow. There's a new follower. Odemon Rock. Thank you. And welcome. So, warm welcome to the chat. You might want to say hello. If not, that's great too, but welcome. Let me add some highlights to the pen. Oh, can't get smaller. Maybe like that. I think it's pretty hard to see the cursor. So maybe that's a little better. That's a pretty old fish. I guess in Germany you have dinner soon. Oh no, it's dinner's over. It's almost midnight. No, not midnight. It's 11 p.m. So 40 minutes and it's midnight. I remember, you know, you're from Spain. 11, I guess that's a proper dinner time. Not so much here, not so much in Germany, you know. I think a good dinner time here is probably, depending whether there's a family, it might be 6 or 7 o'clock. So 7 p.m. I usually have dinner at 8 p.m. Sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little bit later. But that's a good time for me. Okay. Enjoy your meal. Yeah, and take your time. It's important to take your time to eat. So I hope everyone's feeling comfortable. Sorry if I'm too focused. Sometimes I forget to, that I'm streaming. And as well, I'm super tired today. I still wanted to draw, but I actually skipped sleeping last night. So bear with me. think I take this one away. That was a bad idea. I think it's almost done. But I always feel I have to add something. Should I add more details?
Why do I end up like this?
Sorry for that. Oh. Hello, you're back. That was a quick one. Tasty. So you're uploading things on Discord. I saw a Facebook thing that you're going to work with Teen Forests. Yes. Yes, that's right. And yesterday, this meeting was about it. I was invited, and I agreed to join a concept art team, or concept art and design team. Which is led by a guy from the US. And he's running a couple of projects. So there are actually 4 teams. 2 are working on comic books. And then a couple of artists are working on It's called Battle Deck. You know, like trading cards or battle cards, you know. Might not be the right term. So it's actually, you know, these cards, you can actually play with these cards, but they are also featuring comic books that they release, or characters from these books. So that's quite interesting, I think. And yeah, I think that will be pretty good. And then he's working on, and it's right now in pre-production. They're working on a computer game, an underwater or survival game. And with a pretty cool story behind it. Well, I will not spoil it, but they will release this game in, I think, 4 steps. So the story will grow and grow and grow until it's complete. Yeah, and I liked the plot of this game. And I think I told him, and that was when the conversation started. And I'm working on this game in the design team of this game, or for the game. Others, it's not just me. I think there are at least 4 artists, I think, working on it. Maybe 3, I'm not sure. So even though it's these are different projects, you know, I think all teams are supporting each other. Yeah, but I'm actually really happy about it. And you might wonder, because it's underwater survival game, but it's pure coincidence that I draw an underwater scene, kind of. So this is not artwork for the game. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to work in a team. I really enjoy that. And there are great guys in the team, you know, really experienced artists from different areas. You know, there's a guy who does a lot of really great sci-fi stuff. An awesome creature designer. A comic book penciler. And others, you know, they're all really good. And the guy who is running all this, Gregory, he's an awesome writer. Oh, he does a lot of things. And he's good at a lot of things. yeah, as of these cards. So when they release the first set of cards, which are, I believe it's 52 or 56 or whatever, 50 plus cards, they will, or the plan is to release one set every 30 days. That's a lot. As I understood, a complete set. And I believe, yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, all projects. In all projects, there's a lot of work involved. But I think the timing plan is okay. You know, it's not super tight. And anyway, you know, the first thing is I see it as a great opportunity, you know, to work with other artists. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. Yeah, I think that's awesome. They are all very different. Yeah. But I think I'm definitely too old to hang out with guys for 12 hours through the night. It was great yesterday, and there was so much we had to talk about, but Jesus. Now I need a little bit of sleep. You know, I'm at this age now. I need a bit of sleep. But I think I believe probably 10 times we tried to finish the talk, you know, and then we just scratched a new topic and we went on for another hour. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. No, I don't feel too old. I've always been like that, you know. I always felt I don't need a lot of sleep, a couple of hours, and I love to work at night. You know, really enjoy the silence, and has always been like that. But yeah, when I was younger, it was okay to skip one night and then just keep working, you know. And now I need a little break. Like if I skip one night, I'm actually, you know, then in the morning I'm useless for a couple of hours. I'm running on emergency systems, and I managed to drink coffee. You know, I still can do that. But you would not want to talk about serious things with me when I'm in such a bad condition. You mean like you never worked through a night? Oh, I've done it actually too often. I would not recommend it. You know, it's actually not really healthy. I can tell you. Yeah, and that's a good thing. Some say, you know, there are people who need 10 hours to sleep, some 8, and others just, you know, sleep just 5 hours or 6 or whatever. And I believe that we need at least some time to regenerate, you know, to run our system down and yeah, and I skipped that too often when I was younger, and I worked too much, you know. I was a freelancer for many years, so I was always on tight deadlines. And I was used to work through nights or through the weekend. Or I stopped in the evening and then I did other stuff that I enjoyed, you know, like drawing for myself or making music, whatever. Yeah, but it's not a good thing. It's actually, it's stress for your body, right? And if your body has no time to relax and calm down and run the systems down, and yeah, you have to pay a price one day. Yeah, it can be tough to be a freelancer. So if you work as a freelancer, I guess it's not just here in Germany, it's, like everywhere. They can, it's a hire and fire thing, they hire you and then they fire you whenever they want, It's not like if you're a permie, they have at least tell you 30 days up front, or even longer, depending on how long you worked for the company, I guess, or whatever your contract says. But as a freelancer, I remember colleagues that, arrived at the office in the morning, and there was an envelope on their keyboard, and they knew, they have 3 hours to get their stuff together and leave the office. So they hire freelancers when they need them. And they fire them as soon as they don't need them anymore. I was lucky. I was the only concept designer in the company, so I was pretty busy, for many years. So, which was okay. I was still young, I liked my job. I really enjoyed it. At least for a while. But I would not want to do it again or anymore, What's the time? It's almost midnight. I think I take a short break. I will not fall asleep. Just a 10-minute break, and I will be back. I need a fresh coffee, actually. Thank you. Oh, cool. Okay, I'll let the music play. Yeah, I do this. Let's say, oh, Okay. See you in a few minutes. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was muted. Yeah, here I am again. And I was just saying, I wanted to say thank you again for joining the Discord server. It's really great that it comes to life slowly, but surely. Is that a rhyme? Yeah. Now we'll try to throw some stuff in there, you know, regularly, references and stuff like that. Book recommendations and how long have you been streaming? I started at 10:30, I think. Oh, since when you mean in general? I started streaming, let me think, probably 2 months ago, almost. Yeah, I think so. Maybe 6 weeks. And I started, well, last year I did a couple of streams, but just a few. And then I had a break for a reason. Yeah, I think 6 weeks ago, maybe 7, I started again. That's much better. So it's still quite a short time. But I really enjoy it. Even though I have to say, how should I put it? I'm more an introvert. And so streaming and draw while someone is watching me is not necessarily a natural thing for me. Yeah, and in a way, that's why I do it. Because, like, I try to work or to fight against that, and it works. So I get used to it and I feel more comfortable. Sometimes I even forget that I'm streaming, which is good. You feel it's hard to watch someone else drawing for more than a minute? So you're doing actually very good. Yeah, exactly. That's a benefit of it. And I do the same. I've found a couple of channels that I really like because the guys who are drawing, they're usually very calm guys, and the stream is longer than an hour, and I love to draw along or draw while listening to the stream or the video. Then I realize how the time flies, and I realize I've drawn for more than an hour or 2 or 3 or whatever. Which is good. good. I like Adam Duff's, I think his name's Adam Duff. Yeah, I like his channel. It's not, it's an art channel, but it's more like an art talk. So he does draw in most of his videos, but it's not necessarily that he starts a drawing and then he finishes it and he talks about what he's doing. So he draws and he talks about art-related topics. Sometimes he does tech reviews, sometimes he talks about an art book, or he talks about life of an artist. Well, mostly his life as an artist, or topics that actually, well, all artists can relate to. So he talks about things that hold artists back, or how to deal with creative blocks or stuff like that. And his streams and videos are usually like 40 minutes. And then there's, what's this guy's name? He's an awesome artist. Yeah, sure, I can. You will like it. And he's a phenomenal artist. He does dark art. He's an illustrator, and I think he started in animation. Adam Duff. Yeah, sure, you're welcome. Yeah, you will like it. He's a nice guy. And I really like his art. And his talks, or the stuff he talks about, you know, it has relevance. And I really like that. Yes, his art is amazing. I can tell you. I really love it. Yeah, I think he's like, what's his age? I think he's like 45. He looks pretty young, you're right. Yeah, but he's a very advanced and skilled and experienced artist. As I said, he started in animation, I think. So he studied classic animation. Then he got into 3D, became an art director, and I think he also worked for the game industry and for and for animation. And then he, at one point in his career, he decided to teach and started his own school. So he does one-to-one mentoring. It's not pricey, I think. So it's pretty expensive. That's what I wanted to say. Not too expensive, I think. And I'm pretty sure it's worth it. You know, if you like his style, yeah, there's a lot you would learn from him. But he only does one-to-one mentoring. He does no groups. Yeah, and his art is just, you know, amazing. I love dark art, and he's for sure one of my favorite artists in this genre, beside many others. Many other artists. Yeah, I love it. But he's an illustrator. You know, he's not a concept, well, he probably does concept art as well, I'm not sure. But I think he found his place in illustration. But I don't know if, you know, I've never seen, you know, there's no book or anything. Maybe he does exhibitions, I'm really not sure. He should, and I guess he does. Because his art is phenomenal. But I think his main thing, and he mentioned that very often, is teaching. He loves to teach, and yeah. It's great that he likes it, so a lot of people will benefit from it. And also, he plays great music. You know, you will like his music. I mean, not his music, but in his videos, he, you know, he plays beautiful music. Yeah. I believe because of him, I actually found this platform Epedemic Sound. Epedemic Sound. I think he's using the platform too. And he's also very, you know, a tech guy. He's so much into Apple equipment. You know, he's a real tech guy. He loves his tech. But his videos are, you know, the quality of his music, of his streams and videos is, you know, top notch. You can't do it better. It's great quality. Oh yeah, yeah. He has a YouTube channel. I think since, I don't know, almost 10 years or so. Lots of good stuff. And as I said, it's more like an art talk, you know, not so much an art demonstration. But I really like to listen to him. And as I said, the quality of his channel is really great. You did. Great. And he's a friend of, yeah, he's famous. He's pretty well known. And he's a good friend of Tyler Edlin. I'm not sure, well, maybe you know his name too. And Tyler Edlin, he's a concept guy. He does a lot of concept art. And he teaches a lot. So his videos and his channel is all about doing short tutorials. But he's a great guy too. And sometimes Adam Duff is guest on his channel, and I guess sometimes it's the other way around. I think it's almost done. The contrast. So there's a lot of contrast right now in music. We just switched from a very stressful classic to very calm piano music. Or are you talking about the image? All the contrast between Alan Duff's channel and my stream. Yeah, I guess so. But you know what? This teeth here, this tooth, is bothering me. I don't like it. It looks so strange. So I'll try to change that. What about that? It bothers me the whole time. You're right. Well, sometimes I do, but rarely. Exactly. I should, actually. I don't think it's, I don't think there's an issue here in this one, but we should maybe check. Ba, 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 ba. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it does it. ClipStudioPaint, everything goes black when it's saving in the background. Okay. I think it still works. Oh, yes, you're right. No, I totally forgot. Yeah, there's, where is it? Here. Thank you. What I should do is... could go a bit darker up here. But I agree with you. It's actually very important to flip the cameras from time to time. And you might find that you run into a perspective issue or the poses, awkward, whatever. Yeah, I see. Well, there's a trick when you work traditionally. I'm pretty sure you know it. But if you use a mirror, that's the traditional way to flip the canvas. So if you have a mirror next to you and you just look at the mirrored picture, that helps. You always try the mirror thing, but it's not the same. By the way, I learned to draw digitally, so I guess it's a bit rough. So you did learn digital drawing first, or you started digitally and then got into traditional art? Did I get it right? Okay. Mm-hmm. I think that's I think it's harder to get into traditional painting when you start digitally first, because you know, there are so many things you can't do when you work traditionally. But you used to do it when you work digitally, except you prepare yourself for it. Like, for example, I try to, the zoom, the flip thing, and especially the undo. Yes, exactly. I try to use it not too often, you know. Sometimes I do it, but I don't know who said it. I don't know. I heard it somewhere, and I really liked it, that you should actually learn to, you know, to repair or to get around your mistakes, you know, and solve it painterly, instead of undoing everything and start again, you know. Yeah, and I think that's a good thing, because it forces you to be more careful even when you draw digitally, and you know you can undo everything. You know, you can go straight back to the start if you delete all your history or whatever. Yeah, I'm, you know, you will get there. It's just time. You know, I can show you. I mean, I'm constantly learning, you know. There are things I believe I'm good at least okay. And others, you know, I'm pretty weak. As I said, anatomy. It's getting better. I'm working on it. Dynamic figure drawing. I'm working on it. But it takes time, you know, a lot of practice. But I can show you. I will not, but I could show you some, you know, images I draw, pictures I drew, maybe, I don't know, 3 years ago. And it's total crap, you know, lots of them. Some were okay, but let's say 4 years ago or whatever, you know, a couple of years ago. I was very good at drawing, you know, automotive stuff because I was used to do it. But I was not really good at anything else. It was a good foundation, I think. But if you put the time in, you keep going, yeah, you will make progress. Just naturally, you will get there. Yeah, you're welcome. And just a couple of days ago, I read something that I found pretty interesting, that you should also you should make fast mistakes. Like, for example, if you learn figure drawing, instead of, you know, working on one figure for, I don't know, the whole day and try to figure it out, all the proportions and muscles and pose, whatever. You should focus on small areas and draw lots of them. And even though you will make mistakes and they will look bad, you know, but they will be quick, and you draw lots of arms, for example, then you will learn a lot very fast. But if you try to draw one arm, you know, super tight, and you erase a lot and redraw it, it will take a lot more time. So, therefore, draw a lot. Don't try to do masterpieces. You know, allow yourself to make mistakes and draw bad pictures. But keep going. They will get better very fast. Okay, now I'm very close. I think I will not get back to the ape today. But you know, sometimes I keep drawing and copying from other photographies or artists or photographers. And artists, the same subject, and whenever I have to draw it by myself, I forget. Because it's difficult sometimes to study the subject consciously. And that's my main problem with learning. Then, well, maybe. So, what is the main? What is the main subject you focus on right now? For example, is it I don't know, landscapes, or is it figures? Portraits mainly and figures. Okay, that's good. Let's say with figures. So if you're learning, I think it's a good advice to maybe not try to do a beautiful drawing of a complete figure. What you definitely should do is maybe focus on a simple figure, but do it fast, you know, like not a stick figure, but there are several ways to draw a quick figure. Or maybe you focus on gesture, and do pose studies, you know, with simple shapes. Do that every day. That's a good advice. But to learn the figure, I think it's, and not just me, I think many would advise it or recommend it. Focus on one area. For example, as I said, an arm. Draw arms for a period of time and draw many of them. You know, it's super boring, that's for sure. But if you draw arms for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, and don't worry about how good they are. You know, the first 10 arms will look terrible, and that's fine. That's totally fine. That's what I meant when I said, you know, allow yourself to draw terrible sketches. But after 2 weeks, you have repeated drawing arms so often. You know, you've probably drawn, I don't know, 50 arms or whatever. You will be good at it, for sure. And it will be in your head. And maybe have some breaks in between as well. You know, you don't have to draw arms for 10 hours a day. Of course not. Do it maybe half an hour, maybe 1 hour. Then have a break, and you might know, you know, sometimes it takes a while, you know, to sink in. But you will for sure be really good at arms after 2 weeks. And then do hands for a week or two, and then the torso, simple torsos, you know, first, and then you add muscle groups to the torso. Study it for 1 or 2 weeks, and at one point you bring it all together, and with your, let's say, daily practice on simple figure shapes or poses with simple figures, when you bring all this together, you will be really good, I'm pretty sure. You know, I'm really bad at feet, for example. I hate drawing feet. And I avoid it. I really do. Since weeks, I have the plan to, you know, practice feet, but I don't do it. But I should. I should draw feet for 2 weeks. And I will get there, I'm pretty sure. And figures are so complex, you know. There's no way to learn figure drawing and try to do it all at once. It's like I don't know. It's like learning to fly a plane and try to read all the instruments in the first flight. You know. Yes, absolutely right. Just as you said it. And that's I can't remember with whom I talked about it. You know, and that's probably the bad thing about the internet, you know. You see, well, I mean, if you look at books with images, it's the same, you know. You see finished work, you know, and it looks beautiful, and yeah, we think that's all about art, you know. An artist is able to draw this just, you know, in one go. And of course it's not the case. As you said, thousands of hours, you know, go into it, and all the masters that we know, they have all been exactly where you are right now, where I am. They went through all this, you know, and they studied a lot, you know. So I really believe all artists are kind of the same. They are on the same journey, and the only difference is time. And this journey will never stop, you know. In 40 years, I don't know, you will be 64, if I remember right. You will be an awesome artist, but you will still learn stuff, you know. There will be always stuff you're not good at. Maybe just because you didn't practice it that much, or it's something new. You're 31 right now. Oh, oh, okay. I kind of thought you were like in your 20s. Oh, okay. So sorry for that. Anyway, 31. You're super young. In 30 years, you're 61. And you will be a great artist because, you know, you spend a lot of hours drawing. But you're still on the same journey. And, you know, in art, there is no, I'm done, you know, now I know it all. I can draw whatever I want. That will not happen. Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, I've drawn dots for 1 hour now. Anyway, I might stop in maybe in 30 minutes. Maybe in 15. So, for example, see on, you know, on the Discord server, I put a couple of references there, and there are also some female figures. I would search for figures like this, but break the figure down into really simple shapes. You know, I'm pretty sure you know this technique, you know, in cylinders and whatever. I might add a sheet which shows 4 different ways of, let's say, how can I say it? You know, there's a super simple stick figure with very simple shapes, but it helps a lot to, you know, to come up with poses. And then there's the figure which uses, you know, cylinders and spheres and boxes. A more complex figure, and one with, you know, muscle groups, whatever. It's a sheet that I will save it there. I will put it there. And then you can look for images like the ones that I posted. For example, look for, you know, look for fashion shows, for example. I think there you find great poses, you know, great figures. I don't know, watch a video of, you know, guys and women on the catwalk and stop the video, make a screenshot, or even look for photos. And then just break these figures down. Or whatever images you find, you know. And I think the ones that I saved on the Discord server, except one, I think she has like an orange suit, you know, so you don't really see a lot of shapes or the shapes of her body, but you have to guess it. But the others, they are pretty good to study and break them down. And when you're there, you know, when you learned all this, then you can teach me to draw feet. and hands and ears and noses and necks. I have to push it back a little. Oh.
Dear Marie, hope you got somewhere to be.
Yeah, I guess I stop here with this image at least. What happened? Go. Okay. I think I have to darken the background here, this tail piece, just a little. It gets lost, kind of.
I'm so beautiful
Here.
without you.
Yes. how can you mix this music with such a song? I'm so beautiful. What without you? I don't know if you read my message above. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I do read it. You're very welcome. Secret. Very welcome. Oh, he said, oh, there are days that you draw it all, that you don't draw it all, I guess. You've always been, oh, yeah, no, I didn't read that. Have you always been this passionate about art, spending a lot of time drawing, or is it intermittent? Or are there days you don't draw at all? Yeah, there are days I don't draw when I'm just busy with other stuff. You know, there are a few days. Yeah, in some way I've always been passionate about not art, but about drawing, you know. So for, you know, as a kid, I loved to draw. I got into a job where I got paid to draw, and I liked it for quite a while. It was not super artsy, and at that time I kind of lost my, you know, my passion for art. So because it turned into work at one point, and there was just not enough time left to really dive into stuff that I like to draw. But it was always there, I guess. But it happens, you know. If art is not what you do really for a living, I mean art, not technical stuff, you know, like not even design. So if we talk about art and it's not what you do for a living, sometimes it pulls you away from it, you know. But I believe that you will still stay an artist, you know, and as soon as there's an option to get back to it, you will do it. And so to me it was well, almost 3 years ago when I decided, yeah, I want to draw again, because I didn't do it for many years. I had a huge break, and for almost a year I did nothing. I didn't do music, I didn't draw. It was like a time to recover, you know. And then I thought about what is really important to me, you know. And I decided I want to draw again and take it really serious. And then for almost a year, I drew every day. And my rule was, whatever I start drawing, I will finish it. It doesn't matter how bad it is. I will definitely finish it, you know. And that's what I did. I couldn't finish a drawing every day, but at least, let's say, sometimes it took 2 days. But very often it was just, I started in the morning, I got up, had a coffee, and I sat down and started to draw. Then I had another break for a year for a reason. I was just not able to draw. But I did overcome that just a few months ago. And again, since then I draw every day, almost, except, you know, when I drive my car, you know. That's not a good idea to draw while you drive, and you know, sometimes I'm traveling and visit people, you know, then I stop drawing for a day or two. Yeah, I draw quite a lot. And different stuff, you know. At one point I got into comics, you know, so I'm working on this comic book. It's a graphic novel, and so figure drawing. Well, in this story, there's just one or two figures, and one wears a heavy suit. So, so anatomy and whatnot was not an issue. But I started to dive deeper into comics, you know, like storytelling, layouts, how to organize panels, how to lead the eye through the page, and composition. Lots of new stuff. So I try to do things that force me to draw. And like these streams, you know. So and so I got again used to it, to draw every day. So I have to think about what to draw in streams, and or I have to finish stuff that I couldn't finish on the stream. There's a comic academy, and I joined this academy. I'm not super active there since a while, but it's one part of all the stuff that, you know, keeps me drawing. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, it's, you know, it's fun to hang out with others like you. Well, thank you. That was a bad idea. And I'd like to see, you know, it would be nice, well, just if you wish, of course, but you should not hesitate to post your own stuff, you know, on the Discord server, if you wish. And don't worry about, I don't know, don't worry about quality or whatever. Posting stuff and getting feedback is really a great thing. And artists, real artists will always be nice, you know, to other artists, because they know, oh dear, what am I doing here? They will always be nice to other artists because they know exactly what they're going through. So right now there are not many people, but at least a couple, and I'm there. And if I can, you know, you will get feedback. Yeah, I think that's much better. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, okay. I will check it out. I think I will. You're regretting? No, don't do that. Don't regret it. You know, as I said, don't worry about And you know, in general, that is also one thing that will never change. You will always think that whatever you do, it's not good, you know. Even if it's great, you will think, no, it's not good enough, you know. That will never change, you know. But it's not about a perfect drawing, you know. It's a learning process. I would show you my sketchbook. Jesus Christ. You know, there's stuff in there I would never show anyone. Hey, we're Fix. Hello. Nice to see you. And I'm so sorry, VFX. You just jumped in. And I just said, I think I will finish now. Because I'm so tired. But it's nice you jumped in. Yeah, a kind of a whale. Yeah, that's great. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Awesome. That's great. No. It was, you know, I did the sketch long ago. It was just a pencil sketch. And this afternoon I started to add some colors. And, well, I know I finished it. It was just about adding some colors. I show you how it looked without colors. I want to have a look too. That was the sketch. I like the teeth. And now it's like this. Yeah, it's still in the background. Yeah. So, lots of layers you see are overlay and multiply layers. See, and then a couple of normal layers where I add some details. Thanks, Seek Whip. Happy you like it. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that for now. I might add some last touches maybe tomorrow. And then I will work on the ape on Tuesday. Thanks, Weirfix. Thank you so much. yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Okay. Today's stream was unexpected. It wasn't in the timeline, actually. But yeah, since it's not really a regular stream, maybe I try to do it every second week. And if I do it every week, it will be a surprise. But maybe I can make sure to do it at least 2 Saturdays in a month. And since I had some free time this weekend, I thought, yeah, I would want to stream and to draw, even though last night was, you know, I skipped sleep last night because I was in a meeting. Which took almost 12 hours and was done this morning. Then I had a couple of hours, I don't know, a few hours of sleep. No, it's not good. But not enough, so I'm still pretty exhausted. Anyway, it was great fun today. Yeah, I take some rest now. Well, thanks again, you guys, for joining me today. Yeah, thanks WearPix for jumping in, and everyone else who's in the stream, thank you. Yeah, it's always good to see every one of you. Have a good night too, and I hope to see you, well, a great weekend, and I hope to see you next week, Tuesday. Okay. Bye everyone. Good night.